Decided to share with my followers, my clients, who all knew that I was very sick in January. I spent 9 days in ICU. I live a very, very healthy life. I eat healthy. I exercise. I do my walks. I'm very careful what I put into my body. So to me, I live quite a healthy life. I take my vitamins. I don't eat sugar, limited amount of meat. But on January the 5th, I was admitted to hospital after suffering with the COVID coughing, chest, short breath, weak, tired for 10 days. I sat it out, couldn't get a test done, so I just isolated. And on my 9th day, I almost collapsed. I felt like I was going to faint, called the ambulance. And the ambulance arrived, took my vitals and said all my vitals were fine. I decided then to go to the Cape Gate Medical Clinic, sat there in the tent outside with the overflow of COVID patients, waited to be seen to. And after an hour with my vitals being okay, I decided I'm going home, getting back into bed, and try and just wait it out again, and continued with the medicines that the doctors gave, my house doctor gave me, etc. 2 days later, I was still not better, and I was just getting more weak and weaker and weaker. And I asked a friend of mine to take me to Durbanville Medical Clinic. As soon as I got to the ER at Durbanville Medical Clinic, they took some x-rays and they admitted me to ICU. They didn't have a space for me, so they transferred me to Cape Gate Medical Clinic to the ICU because I discovered that I had COVID pneumonia. I was 9 days in ICU, and after the 9 days, when I was transferred into a normal ward, I was out of danger. But what really helped me was to keep a positive mind, not to be scared, doing everything that the doctors asked me to do, the physio. Every day I was, my blood was taken every morning, very early in the morning, around 5:30, just to check how I was doing and how I was getting better. I was about 3 weeks in hospital and then was discharged. When I got home, I was so weak, I could hardly walk. I had to strengthen myself again, but I was very determined, keeping still a positive mind that I can do this, and I'd give myself a chance to slip into a depression or to slip into negativity. Prayed all the time, not just bodily, but in the mind, to stay healthy. Because when you are healthy in the mind, you have a reservoir of strength. In the beginning, it was very difficult. I did the exercises, blew in a balloon, did all the exercises that they asked me to do to strengthen my lungs again. And within a week, I was able to walk again. The second week, I just carried on with my exercises and my walking, and I got better. Within a month, I was almost recovered. what I did notice was that my memory wasn't that good. I got tired quicker, and so I took things a bit easy, and just every day was a day where I just looked at how I was feeling and adjusted my activity according to that. It is now, since January, it's now July. My memory is still not 100%. And about 3 months ago, my hair started falling out. Clumps of hair that fell out. And I was told that it is the trauma that the body went through. And so that was one of the after effects. My hair stopped falling out now. It's back to normal. And I thought I'd share this journey on how important it is to keep a strong mind, a positive mind, and not fall into fear. Fear can really, really put you in a different mindset, and the whole body, how it responds to fear is exactly what the virus wanted you to be, or to be in, so that it can take over your body. So this is just my journey. I'll share some pictures, but I wanted to reiterate how important it is what we put into our minds. That is exactly how the body reacts. So if you're going to be putting into your mind that you are helpless, you are fearful, and that you won't make it, then you won't make it, then you will be fearful, and you will fall into a negative space. My kids and my family and my loved ones, those are the ones that I drew my strength from. And it was in this state of mind that I realized how important it is to stay strong, how important it is to keep the faith, how important prayer is, how important the spiritual side of my life is, and how it's helped me to get through a very dark stage of my life. I have never ever been sick. I've never been in ICU. I've never been admitted to a hospital for any sickness. And I was one of those that thought, that this will never happen to me, the virus won't get me, or I won't get infected. Even though I was very careful, I still contracted the virus. So here I am today. I'm still okay. I'm still healing. But that was one point in my life where I realized that anything can happen. It doesn't matter how strong you are. It doesn't matter how healthy you are. But anything can happen. And how important it is for us to stay healthy. How important it is for us, not just bodily, but in the mind, to stay healthy. Because when you are healthy in the mind, you have a reservoir of strength to draw from and see you through any calamity, see you through any challenge that you go through in life. So the reason for doing this video is merely to reiterate that the brain is such a powerful organ. You can achieve anything you set your mind to. You can achieve anything that you tell yourself that you will get through. I remember one specific day, I think it was on my 3rd day, where I woke up and I knew that I was either unconscious, but I woke up and I just heard all these machines around me, and I knew I was in trouble. And then I knew that I had to be strong and I had to dig very deep. And what I did was, I looked up and I saw that my oxygen level was around at about 60%. And I decided that I have to dig deep. I closed my eyes, I breathed in deep. Very difficult to actually breathe in deep because you have a limited amount of oxygen. And I said to myself, so breathe in, and I said you breathe all the positivity in and push up your oxygen levels. And I repeated that all the time. And within an hour, my oxygen levels, the machine switched off and my oxygen levels was to 100%. And that is testament of how powerful and strong the mind can be to help the body achieve what it wants to be. And of course, with the help of God. Could not have done it without the help and the belief that there is a higher being that is in control of everything. So I'll end up today by saying, what you put in the mind is what you will believe and what the body will react to. And so be very careful what you say to yourself. The negative narrative that we sometimes speak to ourselves, and how this affects our mindset, it affects our entire being. Have a great day today. Look after yourselves, look after your health, live healthy, and I will chat to you again soon.